Life's been throwing a lot of change my way recently, and it sounds silly to say because life is just a series of changes. Nothing is guaranteed or promised, but somehow we feel cheated when change takes fate out of our control and the world feels like it's hanging off balance. My life looks a lot different than I thought it would right now. Ain't that just the way? It's left blurred memories that will only blur more with time, and photographs that sit on my camera roll like familiar ghosts. I've been walking around trying to find some deer, but to absolutely no avail. I took like the muddiest, boggiest paths to try and avoid the other people where I thought they might be, but there doesn't seem to be any around, which is a bit of a shame, but it is also beautiful, so. I went completely off the path and ended up in literally the bog of eternal stench. It was not a good idea, especially considering I was wearing Birkenstocks. Not a great plan, but I just got carried away trying to find the deer. The nature of being introverted is that it can sometimes be hard to form meaningful connections. As people, we crave connection, but to make a genuine connection, we have to make ourselves vulnerable, and therein lies the problem. It's so hard to step into the unknown, form new paths, instead of retreat into the well-trodden comforts and habits that we already know. When I meet new people, I struggle to come across as myself. The filter in my head sifts my thoughts and only allows 30% of them to escape my mouth. The rest sort of bounce around my head, echoing in a cave of things left unspoken for me to ruminate on later. I've sort of been living in two halves. One half is trying to step forward and meet new people, take on new adventures, find others that I resonate with, to be creative and to follow the things that I love, hoping that a natural byproduct of this will be finding others also chasing those things. And then the other half. The other half holds on to the past, replaying moments with rose-tinted glasses and willing the world to right itself again. It's hard to accept that things we believed would be a part of our lives forever can disappear without warning. But don't the best things happen when we least expect it? Perhaps we must experience turmoil to shake up our habitual lives enough to welcome unexpected good things. We have to shed the past version of ourselves to allow growth and make room for new things. I find inspiration in creators that live off-grid, craving to live in the serenity of nature and enjoy the stillness and peace. Although I do wonder if I would get lonely. I don't like to be in fast-paced environments around noise or crowds, but I do crave a tight-knit fellowship of people that vibrate on my frequency. Books and films that I've been resonating with lately have often been focused on characters living isolated lives, whether that's through their own choice or because of circumstances beyond their control. To name a few that I've enjoyed recently, movies such as Brian and Charles, Into the Wild, Arrietty and Tuck Everlasting. and books such as In the Lives of Puppets by T.J. Klune. And what I've learnt from them is that finding solace in nature is a tonic when you feel like you're struggling to find comfort and peace elsewhere. Learning independence and trying to grow can be uncomfortable at first, but stick with it. And that if we open ourselves up to new adventures and follow what genuinely interests us and brings us happiness, then we can find sincere and wholesome connections with kindred spirits and end up somewhere far better than we'd imagined.